population in Galveston, Texas, were told they were free. Now, we know the residue of slavery is still very real and felt in so many ways. And today, raising awareness on those issues of social justice, race relations, equity, and also celebrated the beauty, resilience, and many contributions of African-American culture and those born of the African diaspora. So PIX 7's Vanessa Freeman. She is live this morning for us in Brooklyn with much more. Hey, Vanessa.
Hey, Danielle, you stole the words right out of my mouth. This is very much an awareness campaign, right? It's a day to recognize and hopefully elevate these important conversations around racial injustice, social justice, and equity. But just as important, it is a time to really highlight and celebrate the resilience, the beauty, and of course, the contributions of African Americans. So I'm so glad to be here in Brooklyn at Restoration Plaza with one of the founding members of Juneteenth NY, Athenia, Rodney. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
You know, this is an important day because we were talking, during the commercial break. You started this 13 years ago, yes, before Juneteenth went viral, yes, and became this mainstream conversation. Yes. Why did you guys decide to organize around Juneteenth 13 years ago, again, before it was the popular thing to do?
Yeah. Well, first to start, for me, I wasn't familiar with Juneteenth initially. It wasn't until I went to college, and then when I came back, I was like, we all don't know much about this, and how can I get us to start to understand what this really is, what Juneteenth really is? And I know our premise a lot is in entertainment and culture and what that looks like. So I brought it into a festival, and from there, every festival we had a theme, and every festival we had things all over the place that would show like what that theme was about. So the education piece was very important to me, to make sure that we were helping people to understand what Juneteenth is. And now when it became a national holiday, everybody was like, you did this. This was all you. And I'm like, well, not exactly. Like, I learned about it and I brought it to New York so that it could be something that we started as a tradition. And I was glad to be that catalyst here. So now seeing everyone starting to do it and starting to celebrate, it really warms my heart.
Right, and it's so important that you said that, because Juneteenth is something that has been celebrated for years and decades around the nation, but it is just now, of course, now made a federal holiday. What are we going to see that's new this year?
Oh, we have a lot of things going on that's new this year. So first, on Saturday, we are doing our Black Kings Award, where we're honoring some African-American leaders, black male leaders, in honor of Father's Day. So that's really exciting for us because it's the really first time. We have 25 of them that we are going to be honoring. So that's going to be on Saturday at Gershwin Park. And then on Sunday, which is the first time ever, we're going to be at Prospect Park. So I'm really excited about that. We really wanted to be in a space where we could be in an intermingled area, so where we were between cultures and opening the space up for different people. Right. So that we have a concert that's going to be happening. We have a fashion show, and then we also have our quote project that we're really excited to be bringing to the stage, where we're honoring. We're honoring lives that were lost during COVID. So people were asking you to please bring a square, something that you can contribute to a square. The goal is to create a 60-foot square a 60-foot quilt that we would be able to travel around the world to different museums. So that's really our goal at the end of the day.
Yeah, Athenia, you are doing an amazing job. Again, it's about celebrating, it's about raising awareness, it's about commemorating this important day and celebrating. So once again, head to JuneteenthNY.com. There are lots of ways virtually you can get involved, and obviously being there physically. So do not be left out. Dan, back to you.
All right, very nice. Very important, Vanessa. Thank you so much.